What's up, guys? It's your girl Faith Chase, and welcome back to another epic vlog. Now, as always, I want to start by thanking you guys for supporting the channel. I appreciate it. We're starting to get a lot more views, a lot more subs, so thank you guys for that. And as always, make sure if you enjoy the videos, please like them because it really does help the channel out a lot. Share them with your friends, share them with enemies, share them with just strangers on the street. It doesn't matter, just get the word out that Faith Chase has this pretty lit YouTube channel, and you should check out some of the videos. Anyways, guys, it is windy. Like, I'm hoping that the wind isn't like going to just totally make the sound all like, you know, crappy sounding. So hopefully everything is sweet. But anyways, I'm gonna make this a really short vlog because I actually I have like this list about, like, it's literally growing like crazy. Like, I probably have over 200 topics now that I want to talk about, and all these different cool ideas and stuff like that. And one thing though is, like, every single time when I think, okay, today I'm going to do this vlog, or I'm going to do this topic, I'm going to do this or that, something else comes up and pops in my head, and I go, ooh, I'm going to talk about that instead, or I'm going to do this instead. But anyways, I decided what I'm going to do is one that happened a while ago. This is actually a topic that I've been meaning to vlog about for ages, and basically because I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that wonder this very question. And let me tell you what the question is, and let me tell you the answer to this question. So I had a friend come up to me, and they found out that I was a certified hypnotherapist. So they obviously asked the question that probably a lot of people want to know, and it is, are the hypnotherapists really controlling people? Are they really making people bark like a dog or act like a chicken, and all these crazy things that you see happening? And let me tell you the facts. Now, this is probably going to shock a lot of you, and some of you are probably going to be like, yeah, that's what I thought. But let me tell you something, and this is a fact, all right? Nobody, and I mean nobody, can make you do anything that you don't want to do, okay? This is a fact. The US military tried. They did research in like the 40s or 50s, something back in the like Cold War times with Russia and all this stuff, and they tried to create mind control soldiers, and they spent tons of money trying to make this become a reality. And the short of it is, they figured out that it wasn't possible. But what they did, which is really hilarious, is they actually published a book saying that it was possible, And they did this to get into the Russians' hands so that it would actually make them waste all this time trying to do something that we had already figured out wasn't possible. So anyways, the short of it is, guys, no. Which brings me to question number 2. Okay, here it is. So therefore, same friend goes, well, the reason I'm asking you this question is because I want you to just hypnotize me and make me lose weight like suddenly, just like that. Is that possible? And I said, again, the short answer to this question is no. Okay? There's no shortcuts. You can't just snap your fingers. You can't wave a magic wand. You can't just suddenly create a skinnier you by me saying abracadabra and suddenly snapping my fingers and suddenly you've lost 50 pounds. Like, it just doesn't work that way, all right? Like, you have to put in the hard work, all right? Now, that being said, let me tell you how hypnotherapy really works. And it's just really should be obvious to anybody. But the way it works is quite simple. You have to be willing. You have to be willing. You have to be a willing participant, okay? No matter what it is. So if you want to create change in your life in general, obviously you have to be willing to create change in your life. If you want to lose weight, you have to be willing to put in the work, the dedication, the commitment to make that happen. It's not just going to happen just because I said abracadabra and snap my fingers and suddenly it's happened. It does not work that way. Guys, I hate to break it to you, but in life there is no shortcuts, period. All right, that's it. So if you go to see a hypnotherapist, or if you go see even someone like, I'm also a holistic practitioner and things like that, all the personal development stuff I do, it doesn't matter what it is, whatever topic that we're talking about, at the end of the day, you have to be open and willing to have change happen in your life. You have to be there, present in that moment, and actually want it, okay? You got to be open to it. You have to be ready for it. And at the end of the day, some people aren't ready for change. So that's another reason why sometimes these things don't happen. You have to be ready, okay? You have to be ready to come to the party and say, you know what, no matter what it takes, I'm willing to put in the effort. I'm willing to commit. I'm willing to stay dedicated. I'm willing to put in the hard effort that I know it's going to take, okay? And look, whenever you're doing anything that is like, for example, you want to lose weight or you want to freaking, there's so many things, stop smoking. Now, don't get me wrong, hypnotherapy is a powerful tool. And, if you're ready and if you're open to the suggestions, absolutely, we can help you to achieve whatever intent that you so desire. But what I like to do, I actually take a different approach. I actually see, because this is my thing, all right? I kind of see hypnotherapy as a Band-Aid, all right? Basically, it's like this. It's like, oh, okay, you have become overweight, or you've become an alcoholic, or you started smoking 80 million cigarettes a day. For me, it's like, okay, basically we could do some hypnotherapy and we could actually just kind of find a quick fix, a little Band-Aid, put it on top of that, and there you go. Or how about we do this instead? And this is where I like to dive in a little bit deeper, and I go, why don't we instead of putting a Band-Aid and creating a temporary fix, why don't we find a permanent solution to whatever you're going through? So instead, what I like to do is I like to go and find the root cause. Once you find the root cause, then you can actually eradicate whatever it is completely from your life. You can actually completely stomp it out. So I think that's a better way of going about it, and that's how I do it. That's my approach. So I believe that there's little bits and pieces of all these different disciplines that are out there. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's a time and a place, I believe, for everything. And I think just for me though, I've kind of just over the years developed my own approach to doing these things, and I get good results. My clients are happy. So that is something I wanted to share with you guys. Mainly, you know, we'll save the other nitty gritty for another day, you know, like, because this is a topic that can just go on and on and on and on and on and on and on. There's a million things I can say about this topic here. But today I just wanted to address the one simple question that a lot of people wonder is, hey, can you snap your fingers and make me bark like a dog? Or hey, can you snap your fingers and magically make me lose weight? Or whatever it is, stop smoking. And the answer is no one can make you do anything at all that you do not want to do. It is your mind, okay? It is your mind. You are in control of it, all right? And you guys have probably heard me say this in the past a million times, so I'm gonna say it again because it's something that I actually truly believe, and that is that your reality is created by your belief process. So if you believe that you can lose weight, you can stop smoking, you can create change, you can be the perfect you can have whatever you want in your life, if that is something that you truly believe, then you can actually create that reality for yourself. If you don't, then guess what? It ain't happening. And only you can create that change in your life, all right? The hypnotherapist can't create it, the psychologist can't create it, the freaking holistic practitioner can't create it. No one can create change in your life but you. We can assist you, and we can give you the tools, and we can help guide you, and we can help show you the way. But at the end of the day, just like your homework in school, you've got to put in the work yourself. No one can do it for you. You've got to do it yourself, okay? Let me put it this way. You got to do it yourself if you want to achieve the benefit of anything in life. You got to put in the hard work. And just remember, the beautiful thing though is, like, why would you want to just snap your fingers and suddenly be thin anyways? Or why would you want that? Like, part of any thing that you do, you know, the journey is really important. It makes you appreciate it more. It makes you actually feel even more a sense of achievement when you actually know where you've come from and how far you had to go to get to the top of the mountain, to get to where you wanted to get to achieve what you wanted to achieve. You know, it is a sense of achievement, and you know, if you worked hard for something, it means that much more for you. If I snapped my fingers and suddenly gave you whatever it is that you wanted, you wouldn't appreciate it because you didn't have to work for it. You didn't have to earn it. You didn't have to burn for it. You didn't have to freaking yearn for it. You didn't have to dream about it. You didn't have to freaking go and put in the hard hours. You didn't have to blood, sweat, tears about it. You wouldn't appreciate it. And then, because you didn't appreciate it, and because it came so easy, and because you didn't have to put in the hard work, you'd probably just end up going back and becoming the person that was overweight, or the person who was drinking a lot of smoking, whatever it is, because you didn't put in the hard work to get there. So I hope that answered that particular question. And I could go on. I'm starting to get really like woohoo in the moment, especially because it's so cold out here, the wind blowing, and I'm like, now I'm starting to get into it. I'm starting to feel good. Anyways, guys, I love you. And if you have any other ideas or subjects or topics that you want me to talk about on the channel, make sure that you just put it down in the comments below, and I'll be more than happy to see what I can do. I'll add it to the list of my over 200 blogs that I want to do already. Who knows, the blog that you probably want me to do is probably already in the queue. So anyways, much love, peace out. I'm gonna get out of this wind. I gotta go and open my restaurant. All right, love you guys.